calling Sam Ansel, Phoenix, Arizona.
Hello?
Hello, Sam. This is Jim from James C. Starke Radio. How are you doing today?
Hey, Jim. I'm doing awesome. How about you?
I'm doing great, man. Thanks for being on the show. I know we've been working on, I've been working on this for a while to get you on here, so I'm so happy to have you. You guys, Sam is located in Phoenix here. He's a local. He's got a great project called C Music Guitar Ensemble. And Sam, introduce yourself for us and tell us just a little bit about this project.
So, the C Music Guitar Ensemble, it's got SEA, but it's not really for the C. It's actually my initials.
Oh, cool. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. It just kind of works out funny way that way. But I decided, since it's all essentially me writing everything and recording everything, I figured it kind of made sense today for me to put my name on anything, and it should be, something like this.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
What it is it's like a 10 plus, depending on each song, guitar group. It's got drums and vocals as well, and it's experimental to say the least. It starts at one point and it reaches an end, but it doesn't really guarantee anything happening in between, except for each part kind of working its way into the next, each part essentially creating the next section.
Mm-hmm.
And I try to make every guitar play a different line, just because I don't really see a point to having, two guitars playing the same thing. And I really love harmonies, so that's kind of, works out pretty well together. If you have 10 different guitars playing 10 different things, it's a pretty interesting sound, I think.
Oh, it's definitely interesting. Is like, that doesn't even come close to describing this. Excuse me. When I first saw the video, you totally had me fooled. I thought you had an entire ensemble there and didn't realize you were doing everything. It's really cool. I have to kind of give my point of view here on the sound so everybody kind of understands it. It is really different. It's unique, experimental, interesting to say the least. I would say there's parts that are relaxing, uplifting, very unique, even bizarre, even haunting. And it just takes you on a ride. It's like every song you do, it's like this journey, and it's this really cool story. And it's like, I've never heard anything like this. And I know I've said that quite a few times for a couple bands, but this one is even more bizarre. It's way out there. Is the most, it's like interesting. Every time you listen to a track, I hear something different. Very cool, Sam. Very cool, man. How did you get your start in all this?
Well, thanks. That's really nice of you. But I kind of started when I got a loop pedal. I mean, I was like, I've been playing with friends and stuff before, but when I got this loop pedal, it just allowed me to really zone in on building layers and harmonies and just seeing what notes work together and, trying to mess around with that and see how weirdly I could take it.
Oh, dude, we're talking full-scale experimentation here, and you've gone above and beyond. It's really wild stuff. It is so cool. Really quick, where can everybody hear this?
Well, I'm on Spotify. I'm on anywhere you can stream it. I'm on Bandcamp is where I release everything as I make it. I try to release each song literally as I finish, and those go up on Bandcamp before they go up anywhere else. So if anyone ever wants to hear it there, it's C Music at bandcamp.com. That's not right at all. You should probably know that. C-music.bandcamp.com.
And it's C-S-E-A.
Correct.
All right. Very cool, man. Do you have any shows coming up?
I wish. It's been very difficult to find other musicians.
My next question was going to be that how are you going to pull off a show doing that? You're going to need...
One day. essentially to answer that question. I don't entirely see it ever truthfully happening, but I'd love for it to.
How many guys do you think you'd need to pull this off?
It depends on each song. Like I have some songs that go. I think the most I have in one song is like 40 something guitars, and then I have some songs that are just one, just two. But I can do a lot of it with just myself and my loop pedal. Mm-hmm. But when it just comes down to it, there's too many parts coming in and going out at the same time, and I just can't do it all by myself.
I understand that. Yeah. What's out of all your songs, which one's your favorite?
That's a difficult question.
I really like, if you don't mind me throwing it, I really like When I Open My Eyes, There Was a Cat. Is that the correct title?
Yeah.
And then
that's my newest one.
And then Skedaddles, the AKA Skedaddles one, that's wild too. The cat one, When I Open My Eyes, it's such a trip. That is so cool. What you did with the vocals is really wild, and then everything you did on that song is really wild. It just keeps progressing into like just new areas. It's weird. It's a total ride, man. It takes you on a total journey. And some of it reminds me of like some of it like the way you do the vocals almost reminds me of like old King Crimson. I don't know why. I just kind of for some reason it hit me that way. Like what's the album like? The Crimson Chord or King of the Crimson Chord. It just reminded me of one of those songs. None of the rest sounds like it or nothing, but those vocals, just the way you did them and how you worked the harmonies, it's very weird.
Thanks.
They're unique. I don't mean weird in a bad way. We're in a very cool way. It's really awesome. You guys got to check this guy out. You guys really do. So
yeah, that one. It's about this one time I was just sitting in my house and. All of a sudden, like, I literally opened my eyes and there's this cat just sitting inside the room, and out of some random place, it just appeared.
Back to my question. What is your favorite song that you've done?
Oh, my favorite song? If I could really answer it in any way, it's my newest one. Which, I don't mean the one I'm working on now. I mean, literally, I'm always working on a new song. Like literally right when I finish one, I just start another. And I guess I don't have a lot of time to go back and enjoy, my older stuff because I'm working on my new one and I'm listening to that one. Like, I mean, I can't even put a real number to it, but like over hundreds of times. So that's like the only thing in my mind, and I'll be working on it at that point. So I think it's my favorite. It's my best work yet. It's amazing.
What's the title?
Sorry?
What's the title of that one?
No, I mean, I don't have like one specific.
Oh, okay. I see the newest. I understand what you're saying. Okay, the newest one. I get that's a fairly common answer from a lot of us musicians. That always our newest piece is usually our favorite. Whatever we're working on next. If I'm following you right there.
There's a couple that I'm proud of, I guess, in a sense.
Mm-hmm. That's good. How many do you have released right now?
Sorry, I think it's getting a little bit of bad signal. Can you say that one more time?
I'm sorry, buddy. How many songs do you have released out right now?
Oh, I couldn't even begin.
I couldn't count.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 12 albums. Each of them have, like, at minimum, I think, like 5 songs. Most of them around, like, 10.
Wow.
Probably, like, around 50. I don't think more than that.
Okay. Yeah, I lost count. I was going through everything. I couldn't keep up with them. They're all over. But it's really cool stuff, man. I know I keep repeating myself, but it is. It's really cool. Everybody's got to check this out. Very different. How do you come up with your ideas? Other than seeing cats and stuff, I mean, do you have a process or anything, or is it just kind of comes to you?
There's definitely a process, but not one that I adhere to strictly. But generally, it's all loop. So at least that's where it all begins. So I'll just sit down with a loop pedal, and I'll have ideas sometimes that I'll begin with, but usually it's just. Absolutely no ideas. I'll just play the first place my hand will go, and then start building from there, and then I'll end up with, until I can't play anymore, I'll end up with line after line, and at that point I sort through it.
Mm-hmm.
And then just keep adding and keep adding. I'm a big fan of the shower principle, if you know what that is.
Explain it to us.
So I was watching 30 Rock, and this is where I first heard about it, but it's where you need to take your mind in order to work and finish something the best way you can. You have to actually remove yourself from whatever situation that is, take your mind completely off it, and then take a shower. And then you'll find some answer. You'll find out how you're able to fix it.
Interesting.
So I like just, taking a break, refreshing my mind, especially because with loops, you can get so far into it that it just kind of, you're not working on music, you're working on the loop.
Gotcha. Now, when you sit down, it sounds, if I have this right, are you just letting what comes out naturally come out? Are you sitting down and writing it and structuring it anyway, or are you just constantly working those loops and just seeing what comes out of it?
A mix of all of it.
Okay.
Like, I like to follow the write drunk, edit sober principle.
Okay. I got that one. Yeah. I understand.
Get it all down and make sense of it later.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool. Do you have any formal training, or have you taught yourself?
I taught myself. I did study music in college. I studied music and ethnomusicology. But, at that point, I was just kind of, I knew most of what I was learning as far as music goes. The ethnomusicology was different, but...
Okay. What's your biggest challenge when you're working on this stuff?
Biggest challenge? Finding other musicians to play. But
yeah.
Probably not writing another song. There's this one point a couple of months ago where I had to actually sit down and tab out and write down for a certain amount of guitars to be able to play all of my songs live.
Okay.
And I didn't work on writing a new song at all at that point. I just spent a couple of months trying to tab everything out, and I was kind of going a little funky in the head, just not, being able to exercise playing music in a writing form instead of just playing.
Okay. Yeah, I understand how that goes. I'm sure a lot of musicians go through that too. I know there's a weird name for it. Someone said it once, but I can't remember. They had a really goofy name for it. It wasn't writer's block. It was just...
it's just it's your form of expression.
Yeah.
And you're able to express it, build up.
Okay. Now, do you put yourself through any kind of a schedule to where you sit down and make yourself work for so many hours a day when you're writing, or is it all inspirational?
Oh no, it's all sit down and work. It's as often and as much as I possibly can sit down and work. Okay. It really is all that I do. And that doesn't mean I'm much better at it. It just means it's all that I do. But yeah, and that way, if you just keep writing stuff, you'll have something to make sense of.
Good deal. When you're not writing music and stuff, what do you do? Do you have any fun hobbies or anything? Balance your mind out?
Yeah. I have the shower principle thing. Essentially, I'll take a smoke break, or I'll watch a couple TV shows. Been getting really into the X-Files lately.
That's a cool show. Yeah.
But no, I really I don't have any other hobbies.
You're just strictly a musician. You're an artist at heart, huh? That's
cool. I like it.
Yeah, you definitely do. You've got 12 albums worth of it out there. That's great, man. What are your future goals? Do you have any future goals, new albums, or anything you want to share?
Well, biggest goal would definitely be to play a show.
Mm-hmm.
That would be amazing. think that would be the coolest thing ever for me.
Well, let's do some. If everybody, everyone that's listening, check out Sam's stuff, and we'll tell you again where you can find it. If you didn't hear it the first time, we'll let you know everywhere. If you guys are interested, Sam's looking for some musicians. Let's put a show together, man. Let's help him out. It would be really cool. He's local here in Phoenix, so it would help if you were local, I'm sure. But what do you need, Sam? We need a drummer and some vocalists, some guitar players, bass. What do you need, buddy? Let's see if we can help you.
I just need guitarists, as many guitarists as possible. As long as you have an electric and an amp, that literally is it. You don't even really need to be, a great musician, because most of the guitar lines, when there's so many layers, it's hard to make one line so complicated because they don't mesh together. So they all have to be a little bit simplified to work with each other. So none of the lines are too difficult. But I need a bunch of guitarists. I think 2 drummers. I can probably do with one. But 2 drummers would be really cool.
Awesome.
And then that's really it.
That's great, man. Okay, you guys, check it out. If you're interested, email me or Sam. Email me at jimstarke, Starke, @yahoo.com. If you're interested, and I'll get you in touch with Sam. And Sam, if you want them to get in touch with you, go ahead and tell them where they can do that.
If you want to get in contact with me, you can go to my Bandcamp. That's sea-music, music.bandcamp.com.
Excellent.
And you can just send a message to me over that.
Okay, will it come up with your name, Sam Ansel, or will it be the C Music Guitar Ensemble?
It'll be the C Music Guitar Ensemble, but I'm the only one in it. So
right, I understand that. I just didn't know if they pull that up, if they're going to see your name or they're going to see that one. I just want to make sure that all our ends are covered here for you, buddy. Very cool.
Yeah, okay. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to see this live. I think that'd be so cool. I think that'd be awesome, man. That's cool. You guys really listen to it and help him out. This is neat stuff. Let me ask you another question. When you're playing, excuse me, allergies are killing me today. When you're playing and stuff, is there any message or anything you're trying to convey to your fans? Is there anything you're trying to share with them or say to them through your music?
Yeah, definitely. Aside from the fact that when I opened my eyes, there was literally a cat. There's 2 main things. I'm a big believer in absurdism. If you've ever heard of that.
Yes.
And so, I just want to give people some sort of an activity to make sense of, to, not deal with, or not have to deal with a thought of, meaninglessness or nothingness. It's something to occupy people to make life a little bit better. It doesn't have to be, them to decide if it's good or bad, but any decision, even to blatantly ignore it.
Very good, man. Very cool. Do you have a website? Do you have a website, by any chance?
Can you say that one more time?
I'm sorry, Sam. Do you have a website that we can check out, or is everything just on Bandcamp?
Everything is really on Bandcamp. I have a Facebook as well, but all I really do is post the Bandcamp songs. Okay,
cool. Now, let's do this. Let's give you a contest. Let's see if you can name all 12 of your albums from the first one to the last one. Go.
Cloud Silence, Howdy, what was next? Lullaby Ringtones, Singles, The Mime Symphony. Then I get a little lost with these EPs. There's
I'm sure you do.
Yeah, no, it's just, there's something about scraps and why I don't play math rock, and then there's Dogged Spirit EP. What else? There's Streets Painted Green. Then there was Headphones Please, Aims to Watch, and now, what was the other one? Office Jingles, and I'm currently working on the Wonder Cabin.
Oh, cool. You did it. Ding, 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 ding. We have a winner. That was cool. Stuff. You'd be surprised how many people can't. I can't. I couldn't even begin to tell you. I lost count. And I'm getting older and slow, so I'm forgetting everything anyway. Where are you from originally, Sam?
I was born in Minnesota, but I mostly grew up here in Phoenix.
Cool. Very cool. What part of Minnesota?
In Minnetonka.
Okay.
If you've ever been there.
Yeah, I sure have. I've been to Minnesota quite a few times. I used to hang out in Brainerd. Yeah, it's very cold. I used to hang out in Brainerd a lot. I mean, Paul Bunyan and all that. That was pretty cool. So right on, man. So, is there anything else you'd like to share with everybody?
I mean, just thanks for being you. Thanks for having me on the show. To you.
Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure. We're gonna have you on again after your next album comes out, and then we're gonna push this again and try to find you some musicians, because this is definitely worth a show, man. This stuff is really cool. So, thanks for listening, you guys. This is Jim from James C. Starke Radio. We've been talking to Sam Ansel from the C Music Guitar Ensemble. Don't let him fool you. It's all him, and it's amazing. Check out the video. Do you have a YouTube channel?
If I do, I don't know the name.
Awesome, Sam. Hey, no, that's cool. But where can we see your videos?
Marketing stuff.
Where can we see your videos?
Sorry?
Where can we see your videos? Because I know you sent me the ones that I got to see, the one I saw. But where can everybody else see them?
So I made this one video for my song Hospital, just to kind of show what it is I'm doing, because sometimes you don't really hear exactly what's going on. You just hear everything and the total sum. If you search C Music Guitar Ensemble Hospital, it should pop up. I make a quesadilla.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? Do me a favor if you can. If you can send that video and put it on my page on Facebook, and everybody could get access to it right away. Maybe put it on yours too, if you want. It's up to you. I'd love for everyone to see it. It's really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd be happy to.
Yeah, that would be great, Sam. Well, thanks again, bud, for being on the show. I really appreciate it. We're going to definitely have you on again real soon here. Get this band project going. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for joining me today, Sam. I really appreciate having you on. I can't thank you enough, and I really love the music. You guys, thank you so much for listening. And we're going to have Sam's stuff on the show real soon here. Thanks again. You guys have a great day. And Sam, anything you want to say before we go?
Just thanks again, Jim. This has been awesome. Keep doing, this radio. It's amazing.
Absolutely, I will, man. I love doing this. I love helping everybody out. It's a great feeling, and I hope it's helping everyone. All right, you take care, buddy. Everybody else take care. This is Jim, James C. Starke Radio. You guys, peace. I'm out. Hey, you guys, really quick, I just wanted to jump in here and let you know that Sam put that video right on my page just now. So check out my page, Jim Starke, on Facebook, and you'll be able to see the video for Hospital. I'll give you an idea what Sam's doing. And you guys, he's really into this experimental stuff. If there's musicians out there that are looking to help and want to join in on this or have the same taste and stuff, please, by all means, get a hold of us. Jim Starke at yahoo.com. Or contact Sam Ansel. You can go to his Bandcamp page, or you can hook him. You can find him on Facebook as well. Ansel, Sam Ansel. Have a great day, you guys. If you want to be on the show, or know a band that wants to be on a show, or an artist, or an author, or anyone you can think about, someone with an interesting story, let me know, and I'll put you on, okay? Contact me, Jim Starke at yahoo.com, Starke, don't forget the E. Or call me, 623-910-0265. You guys have a great night, a great week. I will see you soon. Peace. I'm out.